Welcome and welcome back, Roses. This is Olena, otherwise known as OlenaRosanne, and today I'm going to do something new to my hair. It's crochet braids, but a different type of crochet braids. So as you can see, my hair is pre-sectioned off. Save me a little bit of time, and let's go ahead and get into what we got here. I have a package here from Toyotress, and this is hair I chose myself as the birthday gift from Toyotress for being in their Facebook group. So if you didn't already know, if you're in the Facebook group, you do have the option to receive free hair once a year for your birthday. So I chose Sierra braids. They're pretty long too. As you can see here, it looks like we have about 10 on a strand, 10 strands should I say, per pack, and I have a total of 8 packs. And looking at them, they look a little different. They start off at 2-strand twist and they go into a braid, but they kind of got a twist in there too. But I do love the color. These are really soft. There's no smell at all. And let me go ahead and get back to this. So every time I do my braid pattern, I just make it up as I go. I do notice when I do squares in the front, it is easier on my edges. I don't choose to do straight backs with my crochet braids because it pulls at my thin edges too much. And all of my braids are super loose and comfortable. Okay, so I'm doing this in a invisible braid pattern, but I'm making this pattern up as I go. As if you look at any of my other crochet braid videos, I never do the same braid pattern every time. Oh well, you know, it's just what I do. So this is what I have here. I went ahead and did the back. I have a lower braid at the bottom, which helps so my hair doesn't pull at the back. And I'm just going to go ahead and crochet in the end of this hair so all of my hair is secure under the crochet braids. Okay, now that that is done, let's take a look at these Sierra crochet braids again. I love the color. These are just, looking at them like, oh my goodness, they're so long. Look how long they are. Y'all, I'm 5'1", so 24 inches of crochet braids may sit differently on someone else than they would me. And then I'm looking at just the way these Sierra braids are made up. You know, they seem kind of, they're not straight braid, but at the end you do have that nice wavy curl. It tapers off and then there's a curl, and I do like that. So let's do this. But before we do this, have you liked and subscribed to my channel? I hope so. Okay. So this was a learning curve for me. I've done plenty of other crochet braids. The Sierra braids are different. The size of these are different. The length of these are different. And the fact that when you pull the hair through the loop, as you see here, it didn't happen so fast for me. The hair, I was like, oh, this is super chunky. This is like hard to pull through here. What am I going to do? And I just didn't like the way it was sitting, so I just took it back out. I took that out. I had to think for a second. You know, sometimes you gotta just get on up, take a walk, and come back and start all over again. So that's what I did. Try this again. So there's a loop there. I have it in there, which is wonderful. When I pull the hair through the loop, though, I'm like, it's still chunky, but for some reason this time around, it felt better. And so I thought I had a hang of it. That's what I thought. But as you'll see later on, I ran into a few other snags. Okay, so here at my temples, I have to be very gentle. So this is where my hair is the thinnest. I actually have some scarring alopecia in this particular spot. And these Sierra crochet braids are thick. So even though I sped this up, I did this really slow. And I showed you guys I want to be able to pull that up comfortably. And also I'm showing you guys that, you know, this is some really soft hair. It really is soft. There's no smell. I'm so thankful it's soft because, like I said, I went through a learning curve with this, and if this was itchy, I would have been so irritated. So right here, I'm doing some maneuvering, and look at this. You can pull the hair up so it scrunches up and it smooths back down. Scrunch up, smooth back down. So because this hair moves around, it can be difficult to crochet into your hair if you don't know the right technique to put it in. So what I learned is I can't leave all that space. All I need to do is barely pull it through. Barely, just so the loop is out, and then go ahead and pull the other end through. And if I'm not careful and that hair scrunches up, it makes it difficult to pull through the loop. Also, the hair has to be facing the same way. I pulled it down and I pull it through the same direction. If you turn the hair, the Sierra braid around and it scrunches up at the same time, you have to pull all that apart. Basically, smooth it completely out before you can pull it through the loop. So at this point, I'm still learning, but we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Okay, see what I was saying? Straighten it out, but you can scrunch it back up. Don't want to put it in scrunched up. You want to put it into your hair, stressed out as much as possible. I also learned that depending on which way I want my hair to fall, it's really important that I crochet the Sierra braids in the direction it needs to go. So with this, I knew I wanted to pull it up, but I also wanted to wear it in the middle part or a deep side part, and I needed it to fall flush as possible. So with this right now and front, I am done. When I say this was a relief, this was a relief. This is actually the next day. I was done except for like 4 Sierra braids, and I was like, that's it. Let me go to sleep and put these last 4 in. So most of my hair is crocheted 2 finger lengths apart. So on the top, I did fill in some spots just so, you know, it didn't seem so spaced out. It's flowing nicely. It seems super full, but at the same time, it's not. It's very long, and I'm still getting used to it. I am glad I did the invisible crochet parting in the front so I can move these around a little bit. I'm liking the side part right now. I think I did all right. Let me know, have you tried Sierra braids before? Do you like this color? I love the color. Do you like the length? The length I'm getting used to. I really am. But I think they're cute. My youngest son loves it, and I use everything but 2. Everything but 2. So, thanks again, Toyotress, for my birthday present. And other than that, Rose, I'll talk to you later. Bye.